Hi, folks. This is Carla from the Learn English by Speaking English show, and I am here to speak with you in English. And I'm just looking forward to it. I have Ashish K Mishra here today, who's going to speak a little so I can begin to share out. As always, we are sponsored by the Institute of Peace, which is an online organization promoting peace throughout the world using one conversation at a time. And as you know, this particular conversation goes to more than one person at a time. But if you want to talk to me one person at a time one day, you need to register for that on GiggleFest University. To get into the show, and I'll put it in the chat, you need to click on the GiggleFest University link, have the Zoom app, and just come to the show. Anyone can come. It's not restricted to anyone. And with that, so I can get it shared out, I'm going to let Ashish speak. Hi, Ashish, you are unmuted, in case you didn't know. Only why can't I? Okay, there you go. How are you doing?
Hi, Carla. Hi.
You've been
I'm
missing.
doing fantastic. It's awesome.
Start again. I could barely hear you. Say that again, please.
Okay. Am I audible now?
Now you are. Is your internet connection okay?
It's okay. So, not very good.
Yeah, I figured that out already. Okay, let's see if you can speak for me for a little while. I'm hoping you can. Oh,
okay.
Oh, you can't hear anything, can you? Did you hear him cry?
Yeah. Yeah, I heard that voice.
You're not supposed to be able to. Okay. Go on.
Okay. I'm doing fantastic. I'm absolutely fine here. Hi, everyone. This is Ashish K Mishra from New Delhi, India. And I'm working here as a tax consultant and educator. Well, today it's very fresh day, and I do have something to say. So, in last few days, I've talked to so many people, and one thing which always keep hammering my mind, it includes me. It's a very big question that why people don't realize this very fact of their life that they are unique.
That's a very, very good question. And that is part of what this show is about, is coming up with the uniqueness of everyone. Go on. Talk about
it. Yeah. In last 3 days, I talked to at least as many as I think 5 students from India and Pakistan. And they were like that, they were highly depressed. Just because of that, they were not able to realize their worth. They were comparing themselves with those students who were top scorer or successful in their individuals' lives. And since they were not able to achieve that,
because we compare ourselves, we often lose that value. I know I shouldn't have interrupted, But it's very important for people to stop that comparison because no one is the same. Go on. I'm sorry, Ashish. On a kick about that one.
Okay. Yeah. So they were highly depressed, and that really forced me to think, because I myself realized this, and I suffered too few years back, because I was comparing myself to other uh, top scorer, n- not realizing what is my worth, which I realized, and now I'm happy. Even though I might not be earning that much money, that is not an issue at all, because I know what is my worth. So guys who are watching this show, and as soon as Carla will be sharing it out, I did it. So those
Oh,
who are about to join this show, so
encourage
in
others to share it because this is important. Everyone needs to hear it. In fact, I spoke about that last night, big time, if you didn't see the mindset journey. Go on.
yeah, and right, and I must need to tell it here that if you find value to this show, go on and share it out on your wall, that your friends, family, and other guys can watch this show and can join us for improvement of their not only English, other things, their network, the individuals goals. There are so many things associated with this show. So yeah, I was talking about our individual's life. It's my I'll be talking based on my own experiences, that if we will keep comparing ourselves with other people, so we must need to know here, we will not be able to contribute to our society, country, and finally to this world, because we all are not same. We have our own potentials, and based on that, by fructifying that potential, we can contribute to the society. And we have been doing it for long. I don't know how many and 1,000 years we have been doing it. I have been doing it in a different way, you'll be doing in a different way, and someone else did in a different way. And as you realize, it will be fine, because in fact last night, and I advised that particular guy to talk to Carla at least for 10 to 15 minutes, or if lesser than, but do talk to her, because she'll be helping her. She was really depressed with this fact. So it never matters how much you are earning, what is your professional qualification, from which backgrounds you come from, and from which country you belong to. What matters that whether are you enjoying your life or not. If you are enjoying your life in a village, in a semi-urban town, or in a capital city of any country, that is really valuable. That really matters. Because I've seen, in fact, uh, I'll speak it to Carla personally. There are many people from Silicon Valley who came back to India, and what are now they doing? They are doing organic farming and some other things which are not supposed to be done by those professionals, because they are highly qualified. They have experience of working in a top MNCs. So uh, for time being, I'm here resting my words, and I'll here we have Abdul Qadeer. So I'll engage him in this discussion, or I'll take it little forward.
He needs to introduce himself first and he needs to put on a smile or he will be thrown out. Please, Abdul, don't touch the.
Abdul, I
Okay,
think.
you're unmuted now.
Hey, can you
Engage.
hear me?
Uh, yeah, you need to talk and then we can hear you.
Okay. Hello, Amikal. How are you?
Abdul, I'm sharing out. Please introduce yourself.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Ashish, talk to him. I have told him what to do and he's not listening.
Okay. My name is Abdul Qadeer and I'm from
No,
Pakistan.
now we cannot hear you. You need to have your mic closer to your face, please.
Okay, this is Abdul Qadeer from Pakistan. I hope now you can hear me.
Where do you live in Pakistan? Could you get him to introduce himself, please?
Abdul
Ashish.
Qadeer, go ahead and introduce yourself, please.
Okay. My name is Abdul Qadeer and I live in Islamabad from Pakistan, and I am 25 years old. I have graduated in 2018 in computer science, and now I'm doing freelancing as a graphic designer on 99designs.com, and I'm also doing freelancing as a WordPress developer, and that's all.
Ashish,
Okay.
you know the type of questions. I need you to do that right now because I need to get this shared
Okay,
out.
Abdul. Okay, Carla, I'm taking it.
Thank
Abdul, these things like that's all. This is my short introduction. These things are not required. You can always leave this part of your introduction because this is no longer part. In fact, that is not right to say. Well, today we're discussing the topic whether we are realizing our worth, individual worth in our life, not how unique we are. So, uh, it is a question for you. Did you know or did you realize in your life that you are unique? If yes, in which way you realize that you are a unique person?
Actually, I think that I am an honest person. I never did dishonesty with anyone. I am loyal person, and that's what makes me unique to me.
Help him understand
No.
what
Okay.
unique. No, do you know what unique means, Abdul?
Yeah, unique means different from others in some
Right.
way.
And unique doesn't mean I'm honest. There's more to being unique. What is your personality? What are you interested in doing?
Actually, I don't know. Simply, I don't know about that.
Okay. You know, you have no idea. What is it you're doing on freelancing? You have no idea what you want to do in the world.
Yeah, I have a vision that right now I'm a graphic designer, and I design different brochures, flyers, and printing design for my customers.
Okay,
And my
stop for a moment. I need to, people are
okay,
asking. You get the link for Zoom by going to the GiggleFest University link. Click on it and you can join the show. That's where you will find the link. Please. Okay. What is it that you do on Fiverr or on freelancing?
okay. Basically, I am a graphic designer, right? And I
Oh, you
design
need to tell
flyers.
me. Don't ask me if I know. I have no idea what you do.
Okay, What actually I need to tell you right now?
Yeah. I mean, we're here talking about it. You need to talk to me. You need to answer the questions. You're
Yeah,
playing.
can you repeat the question, please?
I asked
Okay,
you, what?
I'm going to
Ashish, let me do it. What are
yes, please.
you doing as a freelancer? Why are you freelancing?
Okay, I got your question. Actually, after my graduation, I didn't get any government job. Then I thought to get some skills.
Ashish, you better talk
Oh,
to me.
okay. I think my internet connection is not good. I should leave now.
No, you should not leave. You need to learn to listen and not
Actually,
answer.
I think my
No,
internet connection
no,
is not good.
a moment. You don't need to
Okay.
go
I'm here.
anywhere. You need to learn to stop thinking and begin listening. You're not doing that. And because you're not doing that, you cannot answer
Okay.
or talk. You're interrupting me now. How can I talk to you?
Okay. Sorry.
No, you need to understand what a conversation is. A conversation is two people talking to each other. One person listens, one person talks. The person who was talking listens to the person who was talking and responds. You're not doing that. You don't need to go anywhere. You need to start listening. And only by listening can you respond to a question. It's difficult for anyone to do it from a different language. So you need to listen closer. And all you're doing is
Okay.
saying, oh, go out. You're not even attempting to be a part of the conversation. You're attempting to leave and give up before you even started. And that's why you will go nowhere. You will begin going somewhere when you begin listening. Bodhi, come here. I need to, I'm going to have to take off my picture for a moment. Ashish, can you, oh no, I'm not going to give him any treats. Ashish, can you
Yeah,
try speaking with him, please?
okay. Abdul, you are aware of what is unique. I mean, it's dictionary meaning,
No,
different
first,
from us.
wait a minute, Ashish. First, we need to have him understand what unique is. I don't think he understands that word. I would like you to tell him what unique means from you, and I will also help. But when you ask a question and you're using a new word for people who do not speak the language, you need to also help them understand what you're saying to them. Okay, go on.
Okay,
Try it. Try now.
okay. Well, apart from dictionary meaning, unique means in which way, what quality you possess, and how you make yourself aware about that. You are unique in that way. you have this quality which makes you worthy, and you can achieve things in your life. You can be happy, you can make others happy. Okay, that is uniqueness in you. Since you started with like you are honest, there are billions of people who keep on saying that they are honest. So that is not the uniqueness. Why you are unique? What are those qualities which you know is available with you? You have those qualities. Okay, so since you are a freelancer
Yeah, yeah,
and you chose this field, you didn't get a government job, right?
right.
So you took it like that, since well, you are not able to those other things, you did these things. So it's a generalization. There are thousands of people who keep on doing these things. So till date, is there anything in your life which you took as a step you did in your life that I'll initiate these things? For example, let me keep it clearly and smoothly. Like I have a quality that I can share things, be kind with small kids. Okay, that is the very unique and rare quality in me. So despite having my professional qualification, I chose to be with those kids, and I enjoyed. I uh, shared qualities with them. I helped them to grow up. That is the unique quality in me. So in the same way, do you have anything which you are aware of that that is a rare qualities and that will help you to achieve things in your life? Ultimately that will be a contribution to the society.
Can I help you
Okay,
with?
well,
Yeah, Carla, please.
Let me help you with understanding unique. Everyone on this planet has a gift to give to the world. That gift may change off and on throughout your life. My gift has changed many times throughout my life. It may change again what I like doing. That's okay. But you are one of a kind, just like every flower. You may see a rose, but every rose is different from each other. And because of that, you need to become, we all need to become aware of what is our gift. You do graphic design. Forget about government jobs. Forget about what you were looking for in the past. Now tell me, why is it you want to be a graphic designer? What is it about you? Is that clear? Do you understand? Abdul, do you understand what I am asking? You can say yes, you can. We tried. Oh, he's still here.
uh,
Okay, Abdul, do you understand what I'm saying to you?
yeah, yeah, I just got you. And should I answer you back your question that you asked previously?
You're here to answer the question. You are here to talk. I tried to make it so you understood better. Could you please tell me, what is it that makes you unique?
Okay, well, I never considered this as a quality, but now when after observing your explanation which you gave me, I think the quality which makes me unique is that I always share what the knowledge I get, I always share with others. the skills I learned, anything new which I learn, I always share on all of the platforms, social media, to help others, so the others people also grow. So this is the thing,
Okay, but
I think.
that still doesn't make you unique. What it
Yeah.
is, it's one thing. Why did you decide to be a graphic artist? What is it about that that you really, really like?
Uh, Um, I actually I was experiencing different things which works better for me, which
Say
won't work better
that.
for me.
Why did you decide that you wanted to be a graphic designer? What was it? Don't worry about anything else. We're talking about right now.
Okay, actually I want to do freelancing, and for that I needed some skill. That's why I went for graphic designing.
Do
Okay.
you like art? Do you like art? Do you like to draw?
Yeah, I like graphic designing. It's quite interesting for me.
Asked you.
Yeah, when I make design.
I feel like I'm talking to a wall. I asked you, do you like art? Do you like to draw? Yes, no.
No, I don't like to draw.
Okay. What do you like about graphic design?
I like it's quite simple. It's that just you need to observe the design according to client's requirement, and I mean it's simple.
Why,
It's not that difficult.
why do you like to design? What is it that makes you want to do it? I may have to ask you to do this, Ashish. Um,
Yeah, I like designing because I like to design. That's so simple.
I've been asking you this. That is the question that I'm asking.
Yeah,
And did you see how long it took you because you do not listen?
actually, I think I'm good in designing. That's why I like designing.
Okay, why do you think you're good in designing? What is it about designing that you like doing?
It makes me comfort. It gives me inner peace. Or it gives me satisfaction while designing.
Good. So, what are the things you like to design?
Okay, I like to design flyers, posters, and different kind of printing stuff.
Have you been successful on Fiverr or whatever app you're using to design?
Right now, I'm making my portfolio and not being so much successful, but I'm hoping and
Oh,
I'm
did
hopeful.
you say you're not being successful here?
Yeah, I've not been that successful in graphic designing yet.
Successful. The fact that you are here and you're persisting and you're working at it is success. Don't say you're not successful.
Okay.
Never say you're not successful. Because when you say that, you're right, you are not successful. But that only comes from your own feeling of yourself. It doesn't come from anything else. You are learning to listen. It's something you couldn't do before. I can see that. What did I just tell you? I want to make sure you understood what I said.
Yeah,
Tell
it's
me what
our
I.
own thinking that makes us feel that we are.
Say it again. I'm sorry. I
Sorry,
didn't.
I can't hear you.
Say it again.
What I
Say
need to
it
say?
again. I didn't quite hear you.
Okay. You said to me that it's our own inner thinking which makes us feel that we are not successful. It's just an illusion, but we are actually successful. I'm here. I never used to talk with a foreigner before, but now I'm talking to a foreigner, and that's feel better.
Am I the first American that you ever spoke to? Are you there? He's frozen. Are you there, Abdul? He's frozen, unfortunately. There are people out there commenting in the chat. Please come and join us.
Yes,
Okay.
I never been. I never talked before with an American, especially on live chat. So it's you with whom I'm talking this time.
It's very difficult to learn to speak another language sometimes. And it is very difficult to come online and speak to someone you have never spoken to. You are still here. That is success. Tell me what I just told you. I'm
Yeah,
doing
I'm here talking.
to make sure you understand what I'm saying. What did I just tell you?
Yeah, yes, I'm here and I'm speaking to you, and that is what success is, right?
No, it's
I I
more
have
than
never been. Oh,
go on.
no, I'm still here and talking to you, and I have never talked before with a foreigner like this. It's my first time here, and I'm still here. And yes, this is what uh, success is. I'm successfully here.
Right. And how do you feel about being here?
Yeah, I was. It was very. I was very puzzled in the beginning, but now I feel comfortable.
You were very what in the beginning? I'm sorry, I didn't understand you.
I got puzzled.
What do you mean by puzzled?
Puzzled mean not comfortable. I wasn't quite comfortable before when I joined you, but
Okay.
now I feel much comfortable while talking to you.
How did you, what made you feel more comfortable?
Actually, it was a hesitation as I was first time on the camera with an American, but now I think hesitation is going gradually it's going over, and I'm getting more comfortable while talking to you.
Wonderful. Someone just wrote, and I'm sorry because I need to also be aware of what's going on in the chat. Someone just wrote, I'm a top fan. If you're a top fan, come and talk to me. Don't just stay out there. Be as brave as Abdul, who is doing such a great job. And
Thank
he's
you.
learning so much by doing this. I'm very proud of you, Abdul.
Thank you.
You should feel comfortable here because that's what it's about. It's about learning to feel, to be able to do something you could not do before. See, you are doing freelancing, correct?
Correct.
And I'm sure there are a lot of people from around the world who speak English and would like to get your services, but cannot because you don't talk to them in English.
Actually,
What
I myself want to learn English. I'm very passionate about learning English actually.
your English is very good.
Actually, I want to speak more fluently like a native English speaker, but I can't. I wish I could speak like you.
Oh, no, you never say you cannot. First of all, what are you speaking to me in now?
Yeah, I can. I can.
No, what are you speaking to me in now? What language are you
Yeah,
speaking to me with?
yeah. I'm speaking in English with you.
Right? Do I understand you?
Yeah, you are understanding me.
Do you think I'm having trouble understanding you?
No, I don't think so.
So why are you afraid to speak in English?
Because it wasn't my native language. That's why I always felt uncomfortable.
So what? So how are you feeling now?
Yeah, I'm feeling quite comfortable right now. You can see I'm quite happy.
Right, and now you're smiling.
Yes.
Do you see the change that happened in you?
Yeah,
Did I
because
make it happen? No, you did it.
I was about to leave.
And did you leave?
No, I didn't.
And why didn't you leave?
Uh, why didn't I leave? Because I wanted to be here. I wanted to speak. I had passion to learn English. That's why I came here. And I waited. I texted you, I think, 2 days before. And I eagerly waited 2 days to talk to you here. That's why I didn't leave.
Did I answer you? I get so many. I
Yeah,
don't.
you answered me that please join speaking English.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't know about this before, and I wish I would have known this before. But thanks to
It
Rehan
doesn't.
Nandawala and you.
It doesn't matter because you. Everything comes to everyone at the correct moment. It doesn't happen before, and it doesn't happen after. At the very right moment, something happens, and you can do it.
Yes.
And that
Okay.
goes for everyone, including me. Right now, I am in the middle of a mindset change journey. Ashish listens to it, I think, every day. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't see you commenting always. And it's to help people, help me. I'm working on changing my mindset to something more positive. But it's also to help everyone else learn that this is an issue. And I do it I've been doing it now for 35 days. I don't know if everyone watches. There are people who watch. Last night, I'd like to ask Ashish's opinion on it. Sometimes I ramble and sometimes I have something very particular to say. But we all go through this. No one is any better than anyone else. Where did you find the show? People,
Actually, you texted me 2 days before.
no. Where did you find me? How did you find out about me?
Okay. Sir Rehan Allah has given me a task to add 50 mutual friends with him. So I went through his friend list, and there I have seen you. Then I have sent an introduction of myself to you, and then I have seen you have shared Sarjan Allah's post. You always share his post, and then below there I have commented. I did a comment that please check your inbox. There you have checked your inbox and you asked me to join this show, and from there I came to know about this.
So you're asking me to interview you one-on-one on Facebook Live?
Yeah.
Are
Yes,
you
yes. It was me.
okay? Are you one of Rayhan's friends?
No, I'm not yet, but he said to me that you need to get yourself interviewed by 3 people. So that's why I requested you.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't do them for free.
Okay.
Just so you know, I am willing to do it. We can talk about that later, but I do not do it for free.
But I think it's more than enough what we are doing right now. We are doing actually a great job.
The show is free. It's perfectly free for anyone, but the interviews are not. I'm sorry. Unless
Okay. No
all
issue.
of my interviews are paid for by someone.
Okay. No issue.
I'm willing to do it. Don't get me wrong, but I needed to say that. And we can talk about that later.
Oh, okay. We will talk. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Can I move on to another person? Are you comfortable now?
Yeah, I'm comfortable. You can move to another person. I'm here. I'm still here and I'm listening.
You got the point. I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
It's hard because when you come to something like this, you think you got to talk. And you do, but you also need to learn to listen. The two things go together. And it's not only you I talk to like this, it's everyone. And if you are out there and telling people to come to the show, I see people are out there watching right now. Whether you've been at the show or not, you can come back today. Um, we don't have many people here, so I would welcome more people coming, especially new people. I don't scare people away, except that I thought I did scare Abdul Qadeer away for a little while.
Yeah,
What's
you scared me at first when I was not getting your point. You got me scared.
what? Why did that scare you? I need to know that, and then I do need to move on. Why did it scare you?
Actually, I was not making my point clear. I couldn't answer well, and you were repeating your question again and again, and I was thinking like I'm disturbing you. So
No, I repeated it so you could learn that you're not answering the question. And so you could come to a point where you were answering. Does that make sense? Tell me what I just told you. I want to make sure you understood it. What
Yeah,
did
I
I?
was answering. Yeah, I was asking questions to you, and you were repeating again and again, so that I can come to a point where I could answer that question. And yes, I came to a point where I answered that question.
Right. And that happens because people keep on thinking, well, I should say this, I should say that, and you're not really listening to what's being told. I do the same thing at times. Ashish, we all do it. Believe me, even Rehan Alwala does that at times. No one's no one can get away from doing it. It's just learning how to be clearer. So if
Okay,
someone doesn't understand your answer, they're going to ask again and
okay,
again in different ways to make sure that they understand you,
right.
especially in a second language. There's nothing wrong with it. And there are times that I'll call a company and I'll have someone from a different language speak to me, and I lose it because they don't get it. Hey, I'm asking you a simple question. You can answer it, and they're talking about something else. You kind of have, I need to go back myself and say, hey guys, I'm asking you this. Can I talk to your supervisor or someone else? It's okay to do that.
Right.
Okay? There's nothing wrong with it. You just say, I don't understand. And after 10 minutes of it, maybe I got someone else, you got to get someone else to do it because you're
Yes.
not getting anywhere. But you got somewhere, didn't you? You got somewhere, did you not?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I needed to hear that. Thank you, Abdul.
You're
Very, very
welcome.
much. Ashish, I am curious because if you watched last night's mindset change journey, did it make any sense?
No, I didn't watch Monster Journey.
No, I'm
No.
talking to Ashish, not you anymore.
Okay, okay.
Ashish,
Okay, sorry.
I'm going to mute you. No, okay, you're muted. Ashish, answer my question, please.
Yeah, Carla. It as I earlier also said that it always makes sense. Depends those eyes and those ears who watches the video and hears those words, how they interpret it. Otherwise, if you ask people, it seems that you are repeating the same line, same thing, same philosophy each and every day till your 35th journey. I have noted, someday I have noted one line, someday I have noted two lines, but I do have something which I fetch out of your videos. And I was really invoked by watching this because if someone didn't find any merits in this show, at least they have something which is regularity with so much responsibility you have doing this for 35 days in 35 episodes. There is a single thing which everyone can say it, and every day there was no same mindset on your side of yours. There was difference, And I was thinking that since you are in halfway or midway somewhere of your mindset journey, one day I'll summarize those points which I have noted till date, and I'll be sharing with uh, other people, and I'll go with something like this because it's really, I mean, what I'll say, special and really exciting to do.
So
And one more thing, Carla, yeah.
what did you gain from last night? And before you say it, people are saying, can I come live with you? That's the purpose of the show. If you want me to do it one-on-one and off the show, you'll need to pay. But if you want to come live to the show, you're more than welcome. Go on.
Yeah, right. First thing which I learned in, I think it was 13th, 15th day, that there is so much responsibility and excitement.
What
Sorry,
about
Carla.
last night? Did you learn anything last night?
Hello.
Did you learn anything from last night's episode? Can you hear me, Ashish? Okay. Can you hear me?
Hello. Uh, yeah, now you're audible.
Okay. What did you learn from last night? Day 35.
I think that I have shared with you.
No, you haven't. I've been waiting to hear it.
Okay, for me, that was this morning show.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Your last night.
Okay, my last night, your morning. Okay. What did you learn?
Okay. Because your last show, I was live. Yeah, because your last show, which I was live. Means that uh, your last show, I'll be watching on YouTube because I last show, I think that was 34 journey, which I watched live. So every day I wasn't there live because if I supposed to be live there, I have commented or given my response.
You didn't reach. I go back. I know about the responses. You did not respond last night. Tell me what my last night. What did you learn from day 35?
No,
See,
this mo
he's with me a lot, and I have to do the same thing with him.
Yeah, right. This morning, I was not there, and I'm yet to watch. So I'll be watching it on YouTube.
Oh, so you haven't watched it yet?
No, not for this morning. I mean your last night.
Oh, okay. I want send me a message in Messenger after you have seen it, please.
Okay. Only for last night? Shall I
Yeah.
share it in a summarized way?
No, just put it in Messenger
Okay, I'll be doing it.
because I was having trouble doing that last night. Anyway, let's say hello to Muhuba. Hello, Muhuba. Please introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm greeting you all. I go by the name Muhuba. I am
Muhuba,
teacher.
Muhuba, we cannot hear your internet connection is very poor and we cannot hear you properly. You need
Okay.
to go out and come back. I'm sorry.
Can you hear me?
Not properly. You have a
Okay.
poor internet connection. Try it again. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay.
You in the white room and please go out and come back. Okay, Nazish, you're unmuted. I don't know how you got unmuted, but you're unmuted. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I am Nazish from Pakistan, Rawalpindi. I am beautician and I am married. I have 4 kids. I run my parlor at home. Um, that's it.
Okay. Do you have anything else to say? You just said everything you always say. I told you I'm not accepting that anymore.
Yes. No, Carla, just
Come on, I'm waiting.
so I am here to speak
No,
with
you need to introduce yourself in a more interesting way. I am not accepting that anymore. You're doing the same thing I told you last week I'd kick you out for. Come on. I'll kick you out if you don't say anything.
Carla. I am here, Carla, so to learn English. Just wait, Carla, please.
You have to introduce yourself. And I told you last week, if you keep saying the same exact thing, I will kick you out. Now, if you want me to do that, I'll do it. You need to say something different. Maybe Ashish can explain that to you.
Yes, yes, Ashish bhai. Can you explain? Maybe Ashish is not here, Carla.
Ashish is here. You know what I'm saying. You know darn well what I'm saying. I have spent over an hour explaining this to you. Come on. You can do better than what you're doing. I'm tired. I am a beautician. I have 4 children. I am married. You can say it better.
Carla,
You know it.
so Carla, I have a question for you. Please don't mind.
Not until you introduce yourself.
Yeah, I am Nazish from Pakistan, Rawalpindi. I am a qualified beautician from Punjab, and I am married. I run my parlor at home. I am happy to do this. So I'm very happy to mm, do this. I have many
What are
good
you
things.
happy to do?
Color for my
I'm
work.
very happy to do it. What is it you're happy to do? I have no idea what you're talking about. You can do this.
Color for my work that I do. Uh, I'm a beautician that I explain it that I am happy to doing this.
To do what? You're
Color
a
for
beautician. No, you need to listen, lady. You are a beautician. I don't know what you're happy to do as a beautician. People out there may not know what you are happy to do as a beautician. You can say more. I'm sorry, Ashish, Nazish. I'm not going to take this from you anymore. When I know you can do better, I'm going to push it. You were supposed to do a video for me. You still haven't done that. You have probably have some silly excuse.
Yeah, Carla, but really you can't believe this, but I shared
No.
with Ashish.
Nazish, answer the question. What is it? What is the question? Tell
I
me what
am
the
happy.
question is.
Yeah, Carla, the question is that why are you happy to do this? What?
Oh,
Yes,
you're
Carla,
not listening.
about
You
video.
Nazish, you are not listening. First of all, we want to see more of your face and less of your wall. I have told you that before. Bring your camera closer to you. Number two, I asked you, what is a beautician? What do you like doing? And you haven't answered it. Muhuba, you need to restart your phone and your Zoom. You have a poor internet connection and it all needs to be restarted. Okay. Come on, Nazish.
I like to do waxing and brows and makeup. So
Now you need to say it again slower because I could barely understand you.
I like to doing makeup, waxing and brows, threading.
Shedding? What is shedding?
Carla, threading.
What is threading?
Making a brows, Carla, making a brows.
What do you mean by making the brows? I don't know what you're talking about. You can do this. No, you can't point. You need to use your words.
Carla, making the eyebrows.
My eyebrows are already there. What do you mean by making the eyebrows? Oh no. What do you mean? I don't know. They're right here. Pointing to them doesn't tell me anything.
Shaping, Carla, shaping the brows.
What do you mean by shaping the eyebrows? You're at least smiling.
Carla, shaping the brows is that plucking your hair.
Ducking your hair? Explain what you are saying. I don't know what you are saying. Looking at the wall isn't going to help you.
Carla, Carla, thread your hairs like.
I don't know what that means.
Carla, if you need to making your brows, you.
Oh, so I'm making them. You're not doing it.
Carla, if some lady, listen please, if some lady wants to make your. Sorry, Carla.
I'm not near you guys. How would someone do that?
Carla, you can move.
No, I'm not going to move. You're going to tell me. You have two choices, and look at me, not your wall. One choice is to tell me, the other choice is for me to kick you out.
Okay, Carla.
So you tell me what you want me to do.
Carla, it's very simple that then I want to shape. Then some girls come here to me to making a brows, like shaping her brows. So I am doing very well, and I feel very happy to do this. So
Very good, but what do you mean by shaping? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Carla, some of ladies wants to thick brows, and some of wants to thin. So it
Thin?
is their
How do you make them thin or thick? Do you put hair in their eyebrows?
yes, Carla.
You
They are
add,
very,
how do you add hair in their eyebrows?
no, Carla. If when we plug, so next time they automatically come after 2 or 1 weeks. So
But who comes?
we left the space.
Whoa, who comes? The
So
ladies come to you once or twice a week?
no, Carla.
No?
After the 4 weeks, four
But
or 5 weeks.
you just told me something comes every 1 or 2 weeks. What are you talking about?
Carla, I want to tell you, Carla, that when I plug the hairs, like I plug uh, hairs, and after 2 or 3 weeks, uh, hairs automatically grow in this area. Okay, so we left the space and never thread again, and then we, how I understand you.
What do you mean they pluck the hair? What do? You just pull it out?
Yes, Carla, it's not but properly way to Carla, it's not to putting this. It's uh, it's a fun. It's a art, Carla.
The fun makes the art? What
It's
are you
it's a it's a art, Carla. It's not a joke that I puts the lady's hair.
What do you mean it's an art? Explain that to
As Carla, can I take the help of
me. No,
Ashish?
no. You can
Carla,
do it.
it um, Carla, it is art that we you are learning us English. It is your fun that how you uh, teach us. Okay, so when I make their brows, it is my responsibility how I shape their brows,
Do
because
you
I
make their
learned it.
brows? Do you make their brows when they're babies?
No, no, Carla.
When do you
Sorry,
make their
sorry. Please repeat it again.
when do you make their brows? Because you're saying you make their brows. Are they born with your do you make brows?
I'm sorry, I
She's
can't understand.
really trying to help you. He gave you the answer if you were watching him, but you were looking at the wall.
Well, because Carla, my screen is not showing anyone. I just seen you.
Oh, okay. Go on.
Carla,
Am I being too mean? Am I being too mean to you today?
Carla, but I am trying to understand you. What is your question? Now, it's last question.
Am I being mean to you today?
No, Carla.
Are you sure?
Yes, Carla.
Because
When
I'm
you,
being really rough on you today.
no, Carla, when you question me, then I am able to answer you.
I want you to
So
be able.
it is good for me that I learn English, uh, and I am able to answer you in English.
But you know English. You keep telling yourself you don't know, and because you say that, you cannot talk. You need to stop that mindset. You keep on saying, I don't, I cannot. And you're right, you cannot, and you do not because you tell yourself that. You're absolutely right, Nazish. You can't do it because you don't want to accept that you're already doing it. That's all on you. It has nothing to do with me.
No, Carla, I always said that.
No, I don't want to hear that anymore
You know,
because
Carla,
you will keep. No,
you
Nazish.
give us a chance, Carla. That's why we are here to learn English.
Right,
Because
but you say I cannot. And because you say I cannot do this, or you want Ashish to help you, or your husband to help you, you're right, you cannot do it.
Carla, I
It's
do.
just like me. I am not earning money because I say I cannot earn money. That's a bunch of talk. It means nothing. And the more you say that, the more you believe it, and the more you cannot do it.
No, Carla, please listen. That uh, I am telling you that when you question me, then I am trying to. Uh, so I am doing to do this to answer your question.
But you're not, you should, what I am asking you now, you can do without my asking. Isn't that true, Ashish?
Yeah,
Please
very
answer.
much.
So is she relying on me to teach her, or is she relying on herself to say she can do it?
No, she rely on herself. And if I'll add something to this, we all are happy for you today because you did two things. One thing, you have used so many words which I was not aware of. Actually, but never use that. Second thing, you was about to burst out, but you managed it so beautifully with your beautiful smile. That was the achievement.
But let's be honest, she hurts herself every time she says, I cannot. Doesn't she say, I cannot more often than she should?
Carla, one thing which I noticed, because she also spoke to me so many times uh, after this show, that
Oh,
sometimes yeah, she didn't understand what she needs to add in her introduction, and how can she make it so new to everyone every day. So sometimes she may get confused in it. I have noticed that, because last day only she spoke to me like that. She is fond of coming live, making videos, so she could add these things to her introduction. Definitely that will make it new. So
right.
there is a lack of clarity in concept, where this is my own understanding, because I spoke to Nazish by so many times after this show.
And I'm
And
happy you did.
that is, yeah, and that is the question she keep on asking you, Carla, tell me, what else can I add to my introduction?
She
Yes.
could say she's here. She could say, I am Nazish. But she could say the same things in different words,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah,
She
absolutely
could,
right.
she could say things with more creativity, correct?
Right.
She is talking about brows and saying, well, I make them. That's true. She changes them, but does she actually make them when the people are babies? No.
No.
She knows that. She could say, Najish could say that in a more concrete way, don't you think?
Yeah, you're
Or
right.
am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong.
No, you are. And you made her to speak and say these things. She did it, but it is your job and you did it.
Yes.
I expect that Najish can do this without me going through all of that. Don't you?
Tata me?
No, I'm asking Ashish, am I wrong? I think Najish can do it without me going through everything I had to go through to get it from her. Am I wrong or am I
Yeah,
right?
you're right.
And
No, no,
that
you're very much right.
and that is what I'm annoyed with her about. Because she spends the time saying, I can't say it, I can't do this, instead of just doing it, correct? Am I right or wrong?
Correct.
If
And
I'm
both,
let me know. Maybe
you are
I'm
right.
too much.
No, no.
Najish,
In fact, I think 10, 10 to 15 days back, both of us were talking about this point. Is she
you and me.
rude? No. Yeah, please.
No, go on. Uh, who are the two people who were talking about this point?
Um, I and uh, uh, Najis and I were talking about this point, because she was really annoyed. So I thought, no, see, the way she spoke to you, that was their love and care and affection. And we all are aware that Carla is not rude.
Yes.
Sometimes she does her job, that is her duty to as a, I mean, host there. But
Yes.
the way uh, she has been doing it for you, that is her love and care. So the
Yes,
concept is
absolutely.
very clear to her. Najis, there is no confusion at all.
Yes, absolutely right. Yes.
Someone wrote in the chat, and you know what, Fahim, if you have something to say, Instead of writing it in the chat, you should come to the show. Stop being scared of coming. I can't bite your head off. I'll only work with you. And Nazish and I have been working for a long time together. I don't mean to be rude to people. I don't mean to make people feel uncomfortable. But sometimes you need to push things in order for things to happen like you want them to happen. And that's my job.
Yes.
Now, the question that I'm asking about to Nazish is, and this person is, can I talk with you? Yeah, come to the show. I was just going to type in the link again, but somehow I can't easily. So Nazish, do you get my point?
Yes, Carla.
And what do you get from the point? What do you understand?
Carla, I something understand that that I do daily something new.
Right. And every day you have something new to say about who you are. And I expect you to do it. I know you can do it. If I didn't know that you could do it, I wouldn't push for it.
I really already, Carla, plan with Ashish that I do it something new and that I want to come live with Ashish, but I don't know why I am hesitate to do this.
Well, you need to do it. You're hurting yourself by that. By not doing it, you are hurting yourself because you're saying, I can't do it. You just do it. That's all you need to do. I don't want to be rude to you. I really don't. But I do have an expectation of you that I don't see you doing. And I'm not going to stop that because you say, well, I can't do it, or you start crying. That isn't going to happen. And you know it. And I was very, very, very tempted to throw you out today because of all of this. But I didn't. I don't have that heart. And when I do it, I feel bad when I do it. So I try not to. Muhuba, I don't know if your connection is much better, but I'm going to unmute you. If we can't hear you, I'm not going to keep you on for a long time.
Okay. Okay, can you hear me?
Not clearly.
Hello?
I told you because of your connection, this is not really good for you. It costs you money to have a poor connection.
Okay.
Your phone,
Okay. Hola, Karim.
Nazish. Say it again. I don't think we're going to be able to hear you, Muhuba.
Hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Not clearly. You cannot hear me.
I can hear you.
You're breaking up, Muhuba.
Okay, okay. Fine.
This isn't a good use of your money when you're breaking up. Okay, we're over an hour and a half. Are you okay, Nazish, with what I told you?
Yes, Carla, I am okay. Thank you
So
so
what
much.
are you so what are you going to do tomorrow?
I will tell you tomorrow
Are you going to say the
something.
same exact sentences tomorrow?
No, but Carla, just I am Nazish, so I am Nazish, Carla. I
Oh,
become
I know that.
confused. I am married, so I am married, Carla. I am beautician, so I am a beautician. But I add new some. Please help me this because you are my teacher. That's why I am questioning you.
It's true. You are Nazish. It is true that you are a beautician. But what does a beautician do? You can talk about that. It's true you are a mother and you have 4 beautiful children. What did they do today? That was good. It's true you can say this, but you can say it better. You don't need to say, I am Nazish. I have 4 children. I am married. Did you hear what I just said? Isn't that what you do every day? Yes or no?
Yes, Carla. Yes.
Can you make it more fun?
Yes, inshallah.
You can do it. That's my only point.
Okay.
I'm not angry at all. I just want you to grow and develop.
Yes, Carla, I know.
I feel really bad when I do this with you. Someone asked if I was the teacher. Yes, I am the host of the show. And Farheen, instead of writing all this in a message, just come to the show. Okay, with that, or if you want to send me a message, send me an email at GiggleFest University and I will answer your questions. With that, we are going to end the show now. Thank you, everyone. Ashish, Abdul, Nazish, Muhuba, for coming. I really appreciate it today. It was a small group, so I could spend more time with you guys today, which is
Yes.
also very good and very useful. And I will be back tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Pakistan time, 12:30 p.m. New York time. And what else? Oh, we are sponsored by the Institute of Peace, which is an online organization creating peace one conversation at a time. We're going to go out laughing. So, laughing and wave goodbye.